Welcome back. It's your boy Reg
and Natalie,
and this is Can I Live podcast. We definitely came back to you guys with visuals, got a camera, we got the whole setup. So we're definitely gonna hit you guys with a whole bunch of new content, and we're gonna
it's gonna be a little more frequent.
Facts.
Because we know sometimes we be slacking and
so
we're doing like 1 or 2 a month.
We're gonna do a whole bunch of reviews and give us our thoughts on everything. Tell us what you think. We're gonna do a review today on the Avengers Endgame and give you our thoughts on it. We seen it literally probably like a couple hours ago.
Yeah, we just came back from the movies like 3 hours ago.
Right,
actually.
so we're gonna give you our
So we're a few couple of days late.
Definitely,
from the weekend,
but the reviews ain't gonna be like what ours is gonna be.
Yeah,
our opinion is gonna keep it funky.
Yeah,
it's a fact.
So,
alright, so we're just gonna jump into it. Thank you guys. Subscribe, share, and like, man. Hit us up.
Alright, we're gonna get this started.
Alright, so what did you think about the Endgame in total?
Okay, I thought it was a great movie because I know what I really want to start saying, which I'm gonna say in a few. Mad people are gonna say, "What? Oh my God, Natalie, blah blah." But it's okay because I already got it on Facebook where people started talking. But it's okay.
Who's gonna talk? That's a fact.
But I did think it was a great movie.
The movie was good.
But
I liked it.
I liked Infinity War better.
I did like Infinity War better. I will concur with that. Infinity War, in my opinion, I enjoyed it more. More probably because I like action more. Probably, I don't know, but I did find Infinity War better in my opinion.
I feel like they try to cram mad stuff in a movie. Like, I get it. There's a time jump 5 years later. So I get it. They gotta kind of like let us know what's been going on in those 5 years or whatever. But I don't know. It just felt so crammed.
It was a bit crammed.
Too crammed
it was a bit
up
crammed,
for me.
But I don't know, 3 hour long movie. They literally threw the whole kitchen sink in there for everyone to really see.
Because it's kind of like this. Like, we get it. It needed to be long in order to explain everything. So totally get it. But I don't know. I feel like I had such high expectations for this movie. Like, there was such a big hype for it. And I hate when the hype is there because it messes a movie up.
I feel like that's the reason we didn't really go and see it like opening day.
Yeah, people saw it like Thursday night, Friday night, and I'm like, cool. People didn't want to hear no spoilers, so we get it. But we're like, nah, let's go when the theater's a little more calm. Today's Tuesday.
Because we don't fall into the hype. Me and Nat do not fall into the hype.
No, we don't.
See the movie.
We gonna see it for what it is. We gonna be real about it.
Into the hype. People want to see it. They want to. It was hard staying off of social media though. Like, it was literally everywhere.
All you saw was memes all weekend about Game of Thrones and Avengers. No. You see, here's the thing. Even Game of Thrones, like, just to throw that out there, like, that episode, the war scene, for all that time, like, that was needed. Like, it was good. Like, it was real good.
We're gonna probably do another video on that. We're gonna stick on the Infinity War, but definitely that video coming soon. Fast.
I just feel like that hypeness I got over there, like, I didn't have that hypeness as much. No, not for me. Not as much.
For Infinity War, it was definitely
in this one. In that.
It definitely was there.
Yeah.
But Endgame, it was through the roof too. But like I said, we're not really with the hype. We see through that. We want to just see the movie and give our perspective on it. So this is what we're gonna give you.
I feel like in the beginning of the movie, like, not that it was boring. I don't know, but it's like it was just so much to catch up on that I didn't.
I feel like
it was too much development, and this was
the end. Especially like this is some of the characters' last. Before we even do that, spoilers from right here.
Oh my God, yes. If you have not seen the Avengers movie Endgame, do not continue watching this video. So there's gonna be spoilers everywhere.
Come back, go watch it. Come back to this video, and you get a clear understanding.
Yeah, but don't keep watching because you're not gonna want to hear this. You're gonna want to see the movie for yourself.
All right,
because it was good. I want to keep stressing how good it was because anything I say after it was good, it's not implying that it was a bad movie. It was not. It was a very well-made movie. It was very good.
It was really good.
I did enjoy watching the movie. It's just, I don't know. It just. Infinity War to me was better. I don't know.
It was just a few stuff.
There was a lot of holes too in the movie. I don't know.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay. Well, I did have to jot some stuff down because I didn't want to forget as I'm talking to you guys. Let me start off. Thor. I did not like how they made a mockery of Thor. I really did not like that. They really made a mockery of him, and it's like nowhere in the movie did they let him like have some time to slim down or nothing and be the god that he is. Like right.
I thought it was like funny at first when Thor literally showed him he was right. He let himself go. But I thought throughout the course of the movie, we'd see him get back in his element and come back as the God of Thunder and all his might. But they kept it throughout the whole movie. How did you feel about that? I feel
like they were trying to be comedic, which we know Avengers movies to be. We know like they love to be a little Marvel in general. They like to throw a little comedy in it. And it's always very tasteful the way they do it. I just feel like with Thor, it was funny at first, but then it was kind of like, all right, now y'all making a mockery of Thor. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, I didn't like how they... I didn't like seeing him like that either. First, and then they ended the movie with him like that. It was just like, what? He's never gonna like be the way that he was before. I didn't really like that.
Like, just get him back to his element, to the God of Thunder that he is. I thought that was, it is what it is.
And then there goes Hulk.
Hulk was a huge disappointment in this film.
Yeah, there was.
In Infinity War. War.
Infinity War.
Infinity War, he literally got embarrassed. He got just thrown to the side. He didn't want to fight no more after Thanos just waxed him in the beginning of the movie, right? So we think, hold on, we're going. I hate the way they just had Hulk so calm and non-violent. That's not the Hulk we know. We want to see Hulk smash and go crazy and his veins popping and just him going wild. They just gave us a Hulk that was calm, that knew about science, and he was fused with Bruce. That's not the Hulk we wanted. So it just is like, when we have the Hulk as a brute and he don't think when he fights, that's when we get the the beast in him. But now that he's with smarts, I would have thought we would have seen something different. Probably he used more strategy with his strength. We ain't seen none of that. It was
like in Infinity War, it's like he always had a struggle between him being himself and Hulk. And I get why they put him the way that they did.
It's because he got defeated by Thanos so easily, and it broke like his monstrous ego. But you don't even try to amend that in Endgame. Like, let Hulk have his shine to get his claim back. You know, they didn't allow that. And I wish I was able to see that. That would have been dope.
Yeah. In the movie, I did not like that it was, I felt it was too easy to kill Thanos.
Too easy?
Yes, I do. I felt like it was anticlimactic. Like, I feel like we knew, like I get it, the whole war thing was happening, but I don't know, when it came to finally killing him, I just felt it was too easy in my eyes. Because I felt like this was Endgame, and I felt like it should have just been a little bit more intense, in my opinion.
So you don't think it was that intense?
No, I felt like it was anticlimactic.
He brought his whole army out.
Again. But I still felt like it was anticlimactic.
How was it anticlimactic?
I just personally did. I just feel like I wanted more out of it. I feel like I didn't get enough out of it, because this is this big villain since the last film from Infinity War. I just felt like it should have been a little more to it. That's how I feel. Like, I get the whole war thing, but I just feel like there should have been a little bit more to it in order to kill him.
I feel like I got a good grasp of him when he brought his army over. He had all from previous movies, he had everything there with him to fight.
You felt like that war, like that actual battle, can pair up to the Infinity one at the end?
Close to it, but not as quite as
Infinity. But that's my point.
It was close to it.
It's supposed to be better than the Infinity War one.
I mean, we already got that. We already got the Infinity War.
I feel like it should have been better.
Endgame should not have been more. It should have been like, just close, which it was to me. It was just about as close, and they went ahead and they defeated him the way they did. But what I didn't like, I wish I saw more of, was some of the side characters. I feel like they should have had Drax.
Right.
Drax was so funny in Infinity War. In these small little clips that they did, it just brought his character in so much. I feel like they should have used him more and just had it more comedic if they was going that route. and it just, I wish I would have seen him. We didn't get to see Groot at all, like barely seen Groot. He snapped back. Show Groot. He was dope. He showed out he was worthy in Infinity War. Like they should have used him. They didn't really develop him in this one at all. I think
yeah, but you know what the thing is? The point of Endgame was to bring all the original Avengers. That's what the point was. They wanted the original Avengers to be up there. Cool. So the side characters, like I get it, but at the same time, there was a point to that. They wanted to put front face the original Avengers.
I feel like Infinity War was just, in my opinion, it was way more funny. But Endgame, I guess, it's the end and it'd be more serious. But still, they could have added those characters, in my opinion.
I feel like we did not get to mourn Black Widow enough. It's like she sacrificed herself.
When they had the funeral for Tony, I didn't see no pictures of her.
But I mean, that was a Tony funeral. That's the thing.
They should have it from both.
It's like if you have a funeral for me and we know that somebody else that was close to me passed away, we have pictures of them. No, it's my funeral. It's about me. So I get it. I know, no. But I get that they had a funeral for him, but I feel like they also should have had something for her. Like, I feel like she sacrificed herself for the stone so that way they can continue to do what they had to do. And then it's like we kind of just forgot that she died.
Here's my thing. It was like, when they was
one of the main characters.
When they was going for the Soul Stone, it's like I feel like they acted like no one knew how to get the Soul Stone. You have to kill someone that you love to get the Soul Stone. They never discussed that when they was going back to get the stone.
That was Thanos when he got the stone. Nobody knew how he got it.
Because they said it. They know. Come on now, they know. It's like they knew someone had to die for the stone to get to appear if they was going back in time. I thought, I was like, come on, like you could have did something there. Like I know someone has to die for this stone to come forward.
Right. I hated that Iron Man died. I felt like I was sitting in the theater. I didn't hear nobody gasp for air. I didn't hear nobody like feel something in their soul. I felt like my eyes were watering when I saw him dying, because that's how I felt in Infinity War though. Like I felt like, oh my god, Iron Man's gonna die.
When
but then he
Infinity
didn't die.
War happened,
I was like,
and
oh,
Thanos put Tony's own blade right through him, I felt that way more than.
Oh yeah, I got your air. I get
in
you.
Infinity War,
I got your air on that one.
I was like, oh shit. It caught me more than what I seen in Endgame. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I get you, because that did catch me too. A little more probably in Infinity War, but even in Endgame, I just didn't like that they killed them off. Like, I get it, they're putting an end to all of these stories.
He could have had a better death. He could have had a better. That's a fact. Could have had a better death.
I feel like he's the one that started this whole thing back in 2008 with Iron Man the movie. He started all of this, and then it's like it ended with him type thing. And I'm like, well, why?
If he had the gauntlet, right? He had it in his hand, and why he just finished everything else off? Why he had to snap his fingers to kill?
But I want to know, do you have to snap your fingers in order like to do anything? Because Thanos had took one of the stones and he just blacked it and he used it. And I'm like, okay, he didn't have to snap.
If you have the gauntlet, use the gauntlet to the best of your abilities. Why did he have to snap his finger? Finish the army. Just obliterate the army, then kill Thanos. Why you have to snap your fingers? You already have all the power you need. He did not have to do that. And I was just like, come on. But he died. That's the end of him. Wow, that's sad.
But here's something I want to ask. Nebula from the present killed Nebula from the past. So isn't that supposed to like change the future for her? Time? If she killed her past, wouldn't that mean she does not exist in the present time? That was like a weird
plot hole type of thing,
like a little hole that I didn't really understand, and I don't think they try to make us understand.
Yeah,
I don't know. And then Loki, when he stole what is it, the
cube,
Tesseract?
The Tesseract.
Tesseract, yeah. When he stole that, doesn't that change then the timeline?
Because remember, they had went back again. Even further in the 1970s to get the cube, so it felt like it created another paradox.
Yeah, too much of a paradox.
Who knows?
Yeah,
that was a little different.
Oh, and Captain Marvel. I did not care for Captain Marvel. I don't care.
Too cocky.
Way too
Shorty
cocky in the
was wild
beginning. Like, I get it. She did save Tony in the beginning. I feel like that was her purpose, and then eventually she showed up again. I get
I'm
it.
Like,
yeah.
What are you proving
but
right now?
I didn't really like her, and I didn't watch the movie.
I didn't like
we didn't watch the movie.
We didn't watch the movie.
We didn't care to. So
didn't care
I mean,
to
to each his own. Maybe other people watched it and they liked it, but we didn't care. So we didn't watch it. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't understand the significance.
She was wild cocky in this video. I was like, damn, like she got a full bag. Like, show us what you gonna do. Even in the movie, I thought she did alright. She was acting like she was wild, but she was alright. She was alright. It wasn't all lies. She was alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Nothing crazy.
And then some things I did like. I didn't mind some things that I liked. I said some things I liked. I feel like Tony Stark was like the star of the movie, even though he begs to differ. He thinks it was Captain America.
Captain America.
I think it was obviously Tony. He's the one who died.
Captain America stole.
But I didn't like that he was an old man at the end. But even though I get it, like a closure, blah blah blah. He loved
that woman from that old.
He went back to his love of his life, blah blah blah. We get it. But for us, I didn't want that to happen. I didn't want him to now be an old man, and now he passed the torch down like to somebody else. I don't know, but I get it. It's closure.
When he went and he got Mjolnir, I'm saying that right? When he got Mjolnir, everyone was shocked, like, oh snap, he's worthy now. Yeah. But when Ultron, he tried to pick it up, he couldn't pick it up. Yeah, so I was like, what changed?
Made him worthy now?
Made him worthy now. That's my whole thing. He's Captain America. He's always been about justice. What made him worthy now? I didn't get that part. But when he did have it, and he was utilizing it with his shield, and he was just bang, he was hitting it right on Thanos. Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, yo, he killed it. Killed it. That was the best part of the movie, in my opinion. Captain America stole the show. Not alone they gave you Captain America versus Captain America, and his younger self watched him. That's a fact.
They were both the stars then. Because at the end of this
Iron Man had a better fight in Infinity
Iron Man died.
Let's keep it funky. He had a better fight in Infinity War.
He is the star. He started it and he finished it. None of this will be happening without Iron Man, okay? I'm just saying. So he is
Iron Man had a better fight in Infinity War. That's a fact.
But they all had better stuff in other movies than this.
I'm just saying. I thought it was dope. And I had to put the Black Fist up. That's a fact. When the war came and Black Panther came and he like, Ubambe! Ubambe! That was hard. I was like, oh, this movie's fire. But why we had to say it's 3 hours to get that, another thing. But when that part came on, I was like, oh no, this movie's fire.
And the way they were dressed for the funeral?
When they was dressed for the funeral, I don't know if it was just me, but I put another Black Fist up. That man and the other two women he had with him, they was dressed to the T. They looked very, very beautiful. I was like, dope. They represented. I thought that was dope. So I thought those are the points for me. That was really dope. Another thing I thought was, I was questioning about Thanos. When he had the Infinity Gauntlet and he had it for like a few seconds, and people were trying to rip it off his hand. Why, when he was playing that what's that girl name? That Supergirl game? The Supergirl.
The witch?
Not the witch. She was fine. The witch was wilding on him, by the way. But
she was.
Talking about the alien chick, Miss Marvel. When Miss Marvel was going against him, and he had to take out one of the stones and just rocked her one time, had her flying. She was gone. She was out of here, trash. So I was just like, why he didn't use the Infinity Stones? It's like base Thanos. He was watching everybody else. I was like, come on, like I feel like he could have used it way more, but they didn't. But you know how that goes.
How do you feel about Thor being part of Guardians of the Galaxy at the end of the movie?
I thought it was gonna be funny. I would love to see a movie because in Infinity War it was mad funny when he was on the ship, so I thought it was good.
I think it would make for a really good movie if he actually.
You know what I thought it would have been dope? If just like in Infinity War when Quill went and changed his voice. And he's like, I am the captain of the ship. I thought it would have been dope if they did that in Endgame and they did that whole sequence again. I thought that would have been dope. But they didn't do it. But I think if they do make a movie out of it, it'll be fun.
It'll be mad funny. It'll be real good.
I'll look forward to that. That's a fact.
I was okay with Black Widow dying. That didn't hurt me at all. I was okay with that.
Yeah.
What?
I feel like you said that.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I guess it's because her I don't know. I didn't care. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't care.
So
I'm still annoyed that Iron Man died. It bothers me. You can ask Reginald. Like, and by the way, we waited for the credits, which I don't know why we thought that something was going to happen after the credits, even though we knew that it was Endgame. There was nothing there.
Social media for
the lights came on, and everybody was like, oh. And they're like, well, you know, we should have figured that. It's
what do you rate the movie out of 10? Let's give the viewers our ratings.
An 8.5 or an 8. 8 to 8.5.
Okay, 8 out of 10 for me. It's a must see. You gotta go see it.
Yeah, you have to see it.
The best movie? No. Will you have a great time?
Infinity War was better. I will keep saying that.
That movie is dope. Check it out.
Yeah. Alright, so that was our reaction to Avengers Endgame.
Facts.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion. We had ours, and that was our reaction to it. We did enjoy the movie. Of course, it was a very well-made movie. It was good. It was great. You have to watch it regardless. It is Endgame, so it's a must-see. But yeah, that was our reaction to it.
Thank you for watching. For everybody, we definitely want you to subscribe, like,
and don't be cutting me off.
I gotta do that. That's what I do.
Don't be cutting me off when I'm talking. But go ahead. I'm gonna let you have the floor.
Let me have.
Yes, I'm gonna let you have the floor, but don't cut me off again.
So what am I supposed to?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
You good.
Share, copy,
share, comment, subscribe, and like.
And we got more videos coming on the way. We out.